Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Cooking with Nancy O and Rick, her sidekick.
Morning.
We're on a roll with the old man jokes today, so look out. Stay tuned. We have a great recipe for you today. It is a sort of on the healthy version, but it's a great addition to having pasta. And we could not find whole wheat pasta when we went yesterday, so we have regular pasta, but I would definitely substitute the pasta with whole wheat so it's healthier. So we have a butternut squash and we are serving it. We were unable to get spicy sausage, so you got sweet.
Sweet, yeah.
So you see how you can change up the recipe however you want. So I love butternut squash. This is a butternut squash. They grow long and skinny like this. Ours on the tower grew more rounded, which is what we have in this bowl right here. And what we have done is we've taken a couple tablespoons of olive oil in our cast iron skillet. You can use any kind of skillet you want. Rick is hooked on this cast iron skillet and I can't get him to change, so we just go with it. It actually, I'm going to say this, it does give a really good flavor. So that was just teasing Rick. So I just cooked it until it was done and kind of slightly brown. I did salt and pepper it to give it some flavor. In the skillet in back, we have sausage and onions that we sauteed after we did the butternut squash. So this is a one-pan deal here, guys, which is something else I like. So we just have a pound of sausage back there, and you could use turkey sausage, any kind of sausage you want to make it how you want to do it. And then we have a diced onion in there. We did put another tablespoon of olive oil in there for browning it. And it's ready to go because we're going to add this butternut squash back to it. There you go. And we're going to start heating all these ingredients. So we pre-cooked about 12 ounces of botte pasta. That's if you want to be on the rich virgin side, but it's called botte pasta. And that's going to also get added to the skillet when Rick is ready back there. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So we're taking the pasta, putting it in there. But something else that we're adding to it, this cup of water is what we cooked the pasta in. And what I want to do, we reserved a cup. We're going to add it to it for some more liquid. Okay, dangerous here.
Yep.
All right. He's going to pour that in there. And do we add the cheese now, Rick, or do we hang on to it? He doesn't know, so
I don't know. I think we add it now.
I'll read the recipe real quick. Add the heat over. Okay, go ahead and add the cheese. And all we have is a half a cup of Romano cheese. So this recipe is so good. You pre-cook the pasta. You can keep it, we kept it soaking in water so it wouldn't be sticky. So you can make that early in the day, or you could refrigerate it. You can pre-cook your vegetables. You can pre-cook your sausage. When you get home from work, throw it in the pan, heat it up, add your cheese, add the reserved water. You see where this is going and how easy? I mean, I have nothing left here on the counter. Rick has it all in the pot back there. Oh, my voice got squeaky. So I love the taste of butternut squash. It has such a nice nutty flavor to it. And I never ate squash as a kid except for pumpkin pie. We all love pumpkin pie. So I'm really embracing all of these nice newfound flavors that I have found with the squashes. How's it mixing, Rick?
It looks like it's doing good.
Okay, what happened to our glass bowl? He took my glass bowl. All right, he's heating that up. We're going to put this back in the bowl when he's done. And we're going to sprinkle some leaf lettuce. Now, we grew the leaf parsley. I said lettuce, sorry. The parsley grew on the tower. The butternut squash grew on the tower. So you see how delicious this can all be. And we have had, I'm telling you, we still have a tray. We keep it in a basket downstairs of squashes we grew last summer. So we have spaghetti squash down there still. We have pumpkins down there. We still have acorn squash down there. So next week we'll try to do something with one of them. I know we're moving in the spring, but this is like great eating 101. I mean, these flavors are fantastic. So this is something that's really, oh, something really good. Look at that pasta. Is the cheese melted?
Yeah.
Okay, bring it on over. But turn that flame off because I want no one catching on fire. We're going to put this back into the bowl here. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay,
Take the spoon.
yes, boss. It's not good when you have two chefs in the kitchen and no sous chef. Right, Rick?
Yeah.
We both like to cook, so sometimes we fight over room in the kitchen. And you can see we just threw some on the counter. Okay, so now imagine you're serving this to your crowd. We made quite a little mess there. And you're going to take and just sprinkle your leaf parsley on top. I should have done a little more. But you can see how beautiful that's turning out. Look at that, Rick.
It looks really good.
Are you ready to try it? Okay.
Yes, I am. Sam, I am.
Sam, I am. So I'm going to just put this on the plate for him to try. This has such a wonderful flavor. And you know, even if you have just plain sausage at home, could you imagine if you just added your own flavorings to it? You want to, here, let's get you here trying it. Go ahead and try it. See what you come up with.
A little bit of everything.
He's getting everything, guys. I'm really curious here.
That's very good.
Okay.
Very, very good.
Question.
Yes.
Can you taste the nuttiness with the butternut squash?
Yeah.
And when you cook that butternut squash, it just enhances that. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, and then the I don't know, it's fairly fresh tasting. You get the spices from the sausage and the butternut squash, and then the parsley, you can pick that up really
Okay.
good too.
So how would it have been with hot, spicy sausage?
It would have probably been okay, but it.
You like the sweet.
I like the sweet.
Rick
sauce.
loves sweet things. He eats them all the time.
Very good.
So you can see what you can do with this. If you have turkey sausage, it doesn't have a lot of seasoning in it. I personally would love to taste this with a little bit of sage in it. Buy a more bland sausage, add some sage to it. I love sage, and I think that would just enhance that nutty flavor. But I do want to try this because I want to taste this squash with the sausage. Whoa.
You know what I'd like with it? The sun-dried tomatoes that we made.
That's very good. Now, the recipe told us to add a tablespoon of olive oil when you were cooking the sausage. Personally, I don't think you needed it. I think it would have been fine without, but this has really got a tasty flavor to it. I am really embracing these nutty flavors of squashes. And if you guys haven't tried that, you really need to because they're really good. Obviously, Rick likes it because he's on like his third bite here. Look at his grin. Guys, he just loves to eat. And it's so nice that I can now come up with new recipes. After we've been married for so long, anciently,
Yeah.
we can now have new flavors to be eating. Serve this with a side salad and you are ready to go. Now, remember, everything can be pre-cooked and reheated. Remember, we pre-cooked the noodles. You can pre-cook the butternut squash. You can pre-cook the sausage, come home from work and throw that in a pan with the cheese and the reserved water, and you are ready to go with a meal. How quick is that? You could even substitute the sausage with another meat. I was just thinking that when chicken tastes really, I think I almost like that better with chicken just because I knew it was healthier mentally. So guys, you got a lot of options on this recipe. Oh, and don't forget, you don't have to use the bow tie pasta. If you find a whole wheat pasta that will work, I would substitute that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, and you could do, like you said, the turkey sausage or the chicken sausage if you.
Right, and I think that would be great. I think with grilled chicken, it would be great also. So guys, we have given you a ton of options with this recipe. I think it's a very simple, easy one to do. And it is just look at the bowl full it made. definitely when you put it on your plate, add the fresh parsley because that's going to make a difference in giving it a nice fresh flavor. So guys, this is fantastic recipe. What I mean by that, it's very versatile. You can change this thing up. You could probably almost serve this every day of the week with your kids with different flavors. And like Rick said, add sun-dried tomatoes to it. That would be great. So pick your kids' favorite ingredients, let them help you the day before. So when you get home, you're ready to go. So guys, I hope you try this recipe. I really, really enjoyed it. And next week, I don't know what we're going to pick. I know I have some more squash downstairs. I might be picking another squash, or I might come up with something different. I love reading recipes, and I love thinking about what I'm going to do. And we were on vacation last week, so my thinking was limited this weekend. And so if you have an idea, let us know. Otherwise, we'll come up with something great for you for next week. And remember, butternut squash, parsley, both of them grew on the tower. So I love the fact that we are still eating the produce that we grew last summer. It's just mind-boggling to me that we have so much food on hand at our house. We have parsley dried in the freezer that we can add to this. It's just amazing how convenient this tower is. So until next week, you guys stay safe. If you want information on our towers or how we made the recipe, reach out to us. That's why we're here. And have a great, great week. Bye for now.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Yeah.
Less olive oil.
Less olive oil.
Mm,
Yeah.
great flavor. Okay.
I'm gonna get some of the sun-dried tomatoes out of the
Get
fridge.
some of the sun-dried tomatoes on it. We'll eat it like that.
And then you had a side salad with it.
Yeah.